All right, guys, we're here at You Pull It. We're looking for an engine for the boat. Hopefully looking for a Chevy, van, something. We got some old vans over here. But we're looking for something more like a Chevy Suburban or something like that. Hopefully find like a 5.3, something we could shove heaps of boost in. The hunt starts now. And hopefully it's a decent price. I went to another place and they wanted $4,500 for an old LQ. It's like, are you out of your mind? So we'll see if we can find one. After a little more hunting, I found the row we were looking for. This Z71 though was already missing a bunch of parts and it was in a huge puddle of water. Sadly, that seemed to be the case for every single motor at this junkyard. So I hopped on to Facebook Marketplace and found a guy just down the road with a pumpkin patch of motors in his garage. So I picked the best one of the bunch. There it is, the heart of our new project. Loaded up and brought back to my mate's house to start its journey into the Cheetah.
Meanwhile,
there's been a little bit of rain, so we got a bucket to get it out.
3 days later.
Well, guys, we did a thing. We got another jet boat. You know that moment when you're just browsing along on Facebook Marketplace for another project, even though you already have 1 or 2 or 5 projects to finish? Well, I found myself another deal. I got myself a 1982 Tahiti jet boat. This thing's been sitting outside, not covered, so it's got water in it, but at least it comes with a stripped down 454 in it. Let's get it clean and see how it looks. All right, guys, so what's better than one $500 jet boat? How about 2 $500 jet boats? I don't know which one to build, but you guys let me know down in the comments. This one has a 454 in it. I've got an LM7 truck motor in the garage that I was gonna put in that one.
Story time.
All right, first one on the stand. Go kind of slow. It's all on the stand. Weighing in at 520 pounds, this motor is no joke to move around the garage. Let's get some of those truck accessories off to make this motor lighter. With all those accessories removed, it's starting to look more and more like a race engine. Well, let's get that old oil drained out of there and get it ready for the cleaning that it needs. Time to give this here dirty engine a bath. Got all that duct taped up in a bag on the intake and my own little makeshift drainage area. I got to protect the concrete. We don't want all this here degreaser going into the concrete. Let's get this thing clean. Now that the motor's nice and clean, I need to get rid of that giant truck oil pan and put on this low clearance F-body oil pan from eBay. If you notice, it's got drain holes for twin turbos. So we're back here at You Pull It, about to get this here electrical box out. Need the fuse box to be able to start the engine that we have on the stand. So let's get it ripped out. And if we need, there's a whole nother Vortec right there. It's a 2000 Chevrolet Tahoe. Woo! All right, guys, moment of truth. Not actually, this is just a cranking test. We don't have the fuel plumbed up yet, but a little nervous. I'm about to push this here button, and hopefully we hear the starter do something. Otherwise, I've done the wrong thing. Ooh. Okay, getting some water out of the cylinders, but it's cranking. It's cranking! We'll crank it for a little bit more. Oh man, we're so close. Well, I think we're here at the moment of truth. I've got everything wired up from what I can see. We're about to see if the fuel pump primes. This is the first time I've hit this switch with everything wired up. So hopefully we hear that fuel pump go zzz, and then we'll see if it starts. Nope.
Why? 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 Why?
Roll sound.
Rolling. Sound production, take 2.
All right, boys and girls, this is the moment of truth. We've got everything wired up, I think. I don't really know. We're kind of just sending it. But if I hit this here switch, you can hear the fuel pump prime. First time turning it over with fuel. I don't know how I'm gonna turn it off. Oh, I guess I have that switch.
She's alive! Alive!
Let's go!
Yes! I'll let it idle for a second.
Oh my God, it runs! It runs! Now I don't know. They're both so sweet. This one's a Tahiti, this one's a Cheetah. The Cheetah, Tahiti, you guys decide and let me know which one we should build first. We'll catch ya.